Hey there, my friend. Welcome back, or welcome for the first time, to Everyday English, the place where we keep it real, simple, and practical for anyone who wants to speak better English. I'm Peter, and today we're diving into one of my favorite topics ever, the power of conversation. Now, before we get too far, let me ask you something. Have you ever felt like you knew English in your head, but when it came time to actually speak, you froze up? You forgot words, got nervous, or just couldn't express yourself? Yeah? I've been there too. But let me tell you, conversation changed everything for me. You see, there's something incredibly powerful about practicing real, human, everyday conversations in English. It builds confidence, it sharpens your thinking, and it makes the language feel alive. Grammar books and vocabulary lists are helpful, sure, but when you start speaking, really speaking, you bring it all to life. Let me share a little bit of my own journey. When I started taking English seriously, I made a personal decision. I was going to talk, no matter how awkward or broken my English sounded at first. And wow, that decision changed the game. The more I practiced speaking, the more natural it became. I could feel my confidence growing. I started connecting with people, understanding jokes, expressing my feelings better, and honestly, that gave me a huge sense of freedom. I remember the first time I had a full conversation with a native speaker and didn't feel lost. That moment stays with you forever, and it only happened because I dedicated time to practicing conversations. Even when I was alone, even when I was shy, even when I made mistakes, and that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. In this episode, I want to explore why conversation is such a powerful learning tool, and more importantly, I'll be sharing some practical tips to help you get better at it, even if you don't live in an English-speaking country or don't have anyone to practice with right now. But hey, before we jump in, I just want to say this. If this podcast helps you in any way, if it brings you value, gives you ideas, makes you feel supported, I'd love it if you subscribe to the channel Everyday English and maybe hit that like button. Only if you want to. No pressure. I just want this space to be helpful and encouraging for you. All right, ready? Let's get into it. Tip 1. Talk to yourself. Out loud. Okay, I know this sounds a little crazy at first, but trust me, talking to yourself in English is one of the most underrated tools out there, and it works. Think about it. You're always with yourself, right? So why not use that time to practice? Describe what you're doing. I'm making coffee. It's early. I have a lot to do today. Or talk about your plans. After work, I'm going to the gym. I hope it's not too crowded. This habit builds fluency. You're creating a connection between your thoughts and the English language. Over time, speaking starts to feel more automatic, more natural. I used to do this on walks, or in the shower, or even while cooking, and no one judged me, because no one was listening. Tip 2. Use shadowing. This technique is powerful. Here's how it works. You listen to a native speaker say something. like in a YouTube video, podcast, or movie, and you repeat it out loud at the same time or just after. You match the tone, the rhythm, the pronunciation. It's like being their echo, and it trains your brain, mouth, and ears to work together. Start small. Choose a sentence or two. Pause, repeat, then try it with longer parts. This helped me sound more natural and also helped me feel more confident when speaking to others. Tip 3. Start simple conversations. Online. I know, speaking to strangers, it can be scary, but there are so many online communities out there where people want to practice English, just like you. Facebook groups, language exchange apps like Tandem or Hello Talk, even Reddit or Discord groups. Start with a simple, "Hi, I'm learning English. Want to practice?" You'll be surprised how many people say yes and hey. Speaking of helpful tools, let me quickly tell you about something I think could really help you. It's called the English Conversation Guide, and it's packed with over 100 real-life dialogues covering everyday situations, from ordering food to meeting someone new to handling job interviews and more.
Struggling with awkward English conversations? I've been there. The English Conversation Guide saved my life. Real-life dialogues and continuous learning, perfect for pros. Just $5.99 to boost your English skills instantly. Don't wait, grab yours now.
Thousands of learners have used it to level up their speaking skills and feel more confident in everyday situations. The link is in the description if you want to check it out. No pressure at all, just something that might help if you're serious about improving. Now, let's keep going. Tip 4. Record yourself. Speaking. This is a game changer. Use your phone or computer and record yourself talking about anything. Your day, your goals, a topic you enjoy. Then, listen back. Yes, it's awkward, but it's powerful. You'll hear your pronunciation, catch your mistakes, and over time, you'll see your improvement. I used to hate hearing my voice, but now I love comparing old recordings to new ones. It reminds me that I'm growing, and so will you. Tip 5. Create a speaking routine. The secret to real progress is consistency. Even 5 to 10 minutes a day can make a huge difference. Set a time. Make it part of your routine. Maybe every morning before breakfast or every night before bed, you spend 10 minutes just speaking. You can talk to yourself, read dialogues out loud, shadow a video, or practice with a friend online. The important thing is, show up every day, even when you don't feel like it. Because small daily steps create big results. Now listen, I know speaking English can be hard sometimes. You might feel embarrassed, nervous, or unsure. But let me remind you, you don't need to be perfect to be powerful. You just need to keep going. Even if you're practicing alone. Even if you make mistakes. Even if no one understands you at first. Your voice matters. Your effort matters. And conversation, real, human conversation, will help bring your English to life. So don't give up, my friend. And hey, if this episode helped you at all, if you found even one idea that you want to try, I'd be so grateful if you'd subscribe, give it a like, and comment down below. Which of the 5 tips did you like the most? And where in the world are you watching from? I'd love to hear. Thanks so much for spending this time with me today. Keep practicing. Keep speaking. And remember, you've got this. See you in the next episode of Everyday English. Take care and happy speaking.